Ugh.
All right. Oh,
Slow start today.
ugh. It is a slow start today. Uh, very slow start.
I'm exceptionally
Uh,
tired because I didn't get to bed till 1. And then I was
there you
woken
go.
and then I was woken up at 6 a.m. by the sultry sounds of a man getting his ass kicked outside my window.
That's outstanding.
Like I heard like running, and then I just heard the sounds of thumping, and I look outside my window, and one dude's just beating the absolute shit out of this other guy.
Nice. Um, any particular reason, or
Um,
just
I
could you
I
could you?
I strongly suspect it was a drug deal gone sideways
Bro, okay, yeah, that's sounds about right for the area.
because um 2 times in one day last week I witnessed 2 separate drug deals.
Nice,
Like 2 different dealers dealing to 2 different people.
nice. This is in your complex.
This is in my apartment complex. Yeah, like one was literally right
Outstanding.
across the way.
Well, you know,
And I knew the first I knew for sure, like 100% for sure that the first one was a drug deal
yeah,
because it was as I walk out of my apartment to go to work, like for my afternoon shift or
yeah.
for my PM take the kids back home. I go out and there's this, like not terribly, like a decent, 5 to 8 year old little Ford Focus thing out front with a scraggly looking girl leaning in the window just screaming at the driver, "Don't fucking sell to her. She's trying to kill herself." And I'm like, that makes me feel safe.
This is when you're like, God, we should get a house. Like, we need a house
We're
soon.
trying. We're trying. It's
Oh,
bad. And then, like,
oof.
it was either later that day or the next day where I'm walking to get the mail. And I see this sketchy looking Subaru. It's like a Subaru Legacy, not even one of the hatchback variants that they have.
Yeah.
And I'm just walking to get the mail, and they come to a stop outside, and a scraggly looking dude comes out, and they say a couple things, and then scraggly dude walks back up, and the Subaru drives away.
Nice. Good times.
Yeah,
Oh, a sandwich.
sandwich. Oh.
What kind of sandwich? Oh, peanut butter and honey. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. Yeah. But hey, some on a lighter note, um, the the Newegg Shuffle. I never honestly thought in my wildest dreams that we pulled that off.
I'm
So
genuinely shocked. I was telling some friends about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I got to do graphics card." And I goes, what eldritch horror did you sacrifice his soul to in order to accomplish that?"
yeah,
And we're like, "Oh, the new Wake Shuffle."
yeah. I guess it's like what a 1 in 100,000 chance or something like that.
Something like that. It's
That's
it's
what that's
incredibly
what
small.
that's what Daniel was telling me at work.
Sounds about
And
right.
yeah, and fucking a, we pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. I think the best part was the fact that you were working, so you could not check anything.
Yeah, my phone just
And then
explodes in my pocket.
yeah, and you
That was what it was. Is like I'm just driving and I feel my phone just go off. It's not vibrating frequently enough to be a phone call, but it's obviously a very rapid text chain.
conversation. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was very much. I was like, okay, all right, this is game time. We haven't really prepared for this. This is the information I need. Let's go from here.
Yeah, I'm glad Juliana was able to pop in and help.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I mean, what it was like 2:30, so I
Mm-hmm.
had like an hour and a half to get this shit figured
Yeah,
before
I mean,
it
I
was
would
too
have I
late.
would have been able to get back to you within an hour.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I would have been back to you by like 3:15.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. It was one of those things that was like, all right, this is it. It's game time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't prep for this, but this is fucking game time. Let's go. Oh, yeah, it's like
I
finding
love how
out
your
your water
response to
broke.
I love how the response to it was, "Oh God, it happened. I need an adult."
Yeah. Yes. And that was accurate. I needed an adult because I was not prepared for any of this.
Ugh.
But hey,
All right,
new graphics card on the way.
and it's even
It,
the graphics card I wanted
oh, perfect. Shit, I didn't even realize that.
because
Yeah, because I thought they were gonna give us like a choice. Like,
uh-uh.
oh, you selected
No,
these
no,
things, but it's like, no, they select
you get
for you.
this one.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was like, okay, all right, all
I
right.
got specifically the one I wanted
Oh, that's
because
even. Jeez,
I
that's
was settling for a 3070 because I need something and it's a damn good card.
yeah.
But I wanted the 6700 XT because I don't like giving Nvidia my money.
And honestly, what it's got 12 gigs of VRAM.
Yeah, it's a 12 gig card.
Yeah,
It's
which is,
gigabyte, so
in my opinion, better than 8 gigs by far. I still don't understand why they. But that's a whole other episode where I could complain
plus
about
it's
that.
the Gigabyte Eagle variant, which is just a really good variant of the card.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And triple slot. And is that motherboard? Are you going to use that motherboard?
Oh
Are you
yeah.
going to just swap over? Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to buy Windows again, but actually you know
Why? Why would you have to buy Windows?
because it's tied to the motherboard.
I've
I have
gone through.
I have an OEM copy.
Oh, huh. Interesting. I don't think I've had to do any of that.
I might
I don't know.
be okay, but usually it ties to the motherboard.
I don't know. I've had the same Windows on install over like across multiple.
Did you actually buy Windows, like legit buy Windows instead of just an OEM
I,
key?
I I think it was an OEM key.
Huh.
I could be wrong. I don't know. But hey, I mean, you can literally get any version on G2A for like $10.
Oh yeah.
So
No, they're dirt cheap.
with somebody's stolen credit card, so
I have a friend who just has a constant cycle. Like he just keeps tabs on the like questionably reputable sites to get
yes.
that stuff.
Oh yeah. G2A is one of them. That's how I got a copy of Windows Office 2016 for like $15. It's got everything. And I was just like, oh, this is perfect. That's what I need. Oh, G2A.
Yeah, it actually
Never
worked.
stop.
It actually getting that motherboard actually worked out because we've been trying to get Tina a new PC,
Oh, dude. Perfect.
and I'm like, yeah, no, you don't need like crazy high specs.
Yeah.
So I suggested like a Ryzen 5 3600, good solid chip that'll last her a while. I was just
Yep.
gonna loan her my R9 Fury until she's able to afford and find a reasonable up. This was like we made the plans for this way before the semiconductor shortage,
Dude, yeah. Oof.
before the pandemic even.
Side note, did we cover TSMC saying, hey, there's probably going to be a shortage through 2022 and possibly into 2023?
We didn't, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're literally their president came out and said, "We're fucking booked. We have literally no fucking room for anything." So, yeah, it's a bad time to want to do anything. It seems like it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I'm at the point. Well, not at the point, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put everything in my PC underwater just so I can make sure, like, no degradation or reducing degradation for at least a few more years. Because it's just I don't want to push anything too hard where it's like, oh shit, I fried my graphics card, or fucking
Yeah.
oh my god, my CPU's not overclocking like it used to.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just it's too hard to fucking get anything. But yeah. No, that's awesome. I was excited. Fuck, dude. Like new graphics card, new
I get out
motherboard.
of I get back to the bus barn because I didn't even like it was to the point where I don't have any break between my high school take home and my elementary take home. Like I get to my elementary school and kids are getting on my bus. Like as soon as
Oh, nice.
I don't have time. Like I don't have a reasonable amount of time to like search my bus to make sure any of my high schoolers dropped anything or shit like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those damn high schoolers.
I found at least 2 phones on 2 separate occasions.
Shit.
They'll just leave their phone on the bus.
Oh god. You know what's weird? I've actually been getting bad about that. Not it's only at home, so it really doesn't matter. But like I'll take my phone somewhere, I'll set it down in the house, and then I'll just completely forget about it and just wander away. And then like, I might go to look something up on my phone or something. I'm like, what the fuck did I do with my phone? And I don't know if it's just old age or just what, but I don't know. Early signs of dementia, maybe.
My phone has
Just
a home.
forgetting shit?
My phone just has a home.
Yeah.
Depending on
Mine
what
really
depending on what I'm doing, I know where my phone is.
Yeah. I usually it's either in my pocket or it's like with me close by,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, I don't know. Lately, it's just been I'll put it down somewhere in the house and then I'll just be like, fucking forget about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm subconsciously just like, I don't want to deal with anything, so I'm just gonna leave this here, far away from me.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Your mind's way of protecting you.
Yeah, yeah. If it's not near him, it cannot hurt him. uh
Anyway, so like I don't have a break between my high school and my elementary to sufficiently check my phone.
Yep.
So you said it happened at 2:30, so I would have been in the middle of my high school route.
Yeah, I think it was around 2:30. Ooh. Yeah, because what it happened. Where's the timestamp? Is there no timestamps in this fucking?
If it gets long enough, they only put the date.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
well, that's lame. But yeah.
Okay. You get the timestamp. You get the actual time on mobile. It happened at 2:46.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So little.
So that would have been like right when I was getting to my elementary school.
Hmm.
And at that point, you only would have had to wait like 30 minutes for me. Anyway. So, I just get on my high school route, finish my high school route, do my elementary route, and I get back into the bus barn and I park my bus. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on with my phone? And I pull it out and I see a message from... I just see the message chain. I see like the tail end of it, which was... I think it was... Yeah, Juliana saying now to get the PS... Or no, it would have been... Sounds good, or payment charge should be good. And I'm like, wait,
Oh yeah.
what?
Yeah. And then you're like scroll up.
And
scroll
I
up.
open it and it takes me back to the last message and I just see it happened. I need an adult. And I'm like, just like do a little like dance in my butt.
I mean, I even sent you a text message directly because I was like, I wasn't sure, where you were at with work.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, I better just hit all the, just make sure it's covered. But that was crazy. And that should be here Monday.
Yep.
If everything's still tracking. So
Mhm.
That's awesome. That's exciting. I'm excited. It's not even my shit.
I'm so fucking stoked. I'm so ready to be done with all these fucking crashing issues.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Which leads me, do you want me to bring that by Tuesday after I get off work? Probably close to 5, I'm guessing, or 4:30.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're home at that point.
Yeah, I got home at like 4.
Okay.
Thank you, RTX
Yeah.
Voice.
No, actually, I muted the mic on
Oh.
that one because I was like, "That's going to be a loud one." I'm just gonna full mute.
You just did it so smooth, I didn't notice.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny since the mic's out of frame. I just have to tap it to mute it, and
Okay.
so yeah, it's like you don't even see anything happening. It's all magic behind the scenes. Oh, okay, yeah. If that doesn't work, then we can figure something out. But
Yeah, just bring it by
I'm
on
assuming
Tuesday
that
and
should
that
work.
should be fine.
Yeah. I figure I'll open the new egg box
Mm-hmm.
Monday just to make sure everything's there, no issues, and then I'll send you some photos. um, and we're not going to scalp it, right? We're not going to try. We're not going to try our luck
No,
on
no.
another new egg
No, no,
shell.
no, no, no. That bitch is going in
We
my
can
PC.
we can double your money, sir.
I mean, technically could.
Oh, that's so bad.
I could sell it for like 200 over MSRP and still make bank because it'll be cheaper than anything else scalpers are charging.
Yeah, that is pretty accurate. I don't think I've seen. I don't know. I mean, it's so bad the fucking
I was seeing
prices.
6700 XTs for fucking $2,000.
Dude, and I don't understand why people are paying that. I mean, I guess you have tons of money to burn. Like, I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous.
Some people just don't care.
Yeah. Hey, speaking about houses earlier, I was looking at houses for some ungodly reason.
Uh-huh.
God, dude, like it. First of all, it's ridiculous how much of a seller's market is
Oh yeah.
right now. Second of all, I wish I had a ton of money like saved up for a down payment right now, and slightly, better credit, obviously, because I found this one house. Oh my God, it's fucking glorious, and I would totally, if I had everything in place, I would 100% offer over what they're asking, just so I could be like, let's fucking lock this shit up. But yeah, that sucks. Houses suck.
Houses do suck.
Yeah. I mean, once you get in, they're fine, but trying to find one, especially
Well,
like good
once
houses.
once you get in, the first thing you got to do is figure out everything that's wrong.
Yes,
And then fix
generally
it.
the first step. Yeah, fucking houses. Ugh. Should I watch the video? This car guy that I watch, who does custom builds, and they just bought a house. He paid 50,000. They offered 50,000 over asking, and there's so much fucking wrong with this house. Like, still that they have to fucking fix and shit. And it's just like, dude, it's fucking insane. And then there's a wood shortage too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, no,
But
like everything's
there's like
fucked. The whole everything is just broken right now.
To the point where I saw on the PC Master Race, there was a guy who was like, he had a fucking piece of plywood, and he goes, "We'll trade it for a 3090. No low ballers. I know what I have." It was the funniest shit. But yeah, I mean, God, dude, what the fuck is the world coming to right now? I mean, we've got a global silicon shortage. Everybody's fucking tapped out for chips. We've got scalpers everywhere, fucking miners everywhere. Oh, did you see the China's Chia coin shit? There's going to probably be a hard drive shortage here soon.
Yeah, because they're mining on hard drives now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I was looking at the papers for that, and I kind of understand it. It's hilarious because it actually uses a fuck ton less energy than Bitcoin, because it's literally just takes up space on a hard drive, sits there for God knows how long, and then leaves. That's it. Like, that's
From what I'm seeing, and you probably pay more attention to this, but from what I'm seeing, people are basically just saying fuck Bitcoin.
it seems that way, and I'm not sure if it's an attack trying to leverage their own things like
I think
against Bitcoin.
From what I've seen and what I've analyzed is Bitcoin is one of the last holdouts on proof of work.
Yeah.
And it's so just so much bigger than even Ethereum, which itself is moving away from proof of work. and any new coins that are coming in are becoming, it's essentially just like, you know what, fuck this proof of work bullshit. It's all about what you have, and the value is based on how much of a coin is owned. So it's just a new stock market.
Yeah,
but it's because Bitcoin is basically the only way you will ever be able to get any Bitcoin without outright buying it is by mining it.
Yeah, which is damn near impossible at this stage of the game.
Yeah,
unless you're like already worth a shitload of money,
yeah,
and you're willing to put out a ton of money into mining equipment.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's straying away from graphics cards. It's going straight to the ASIC miners, and essentially probably having to create your own ASIC mining company so you could build the fucking things.
Yeah.
So you can actually mine. And it's just like, okay. Yeah. I don't know. But this whole crypto craze is just annoying right now.
And like a lot of people are pointing out is like, the amount of environmental impact mining has. Just massive amounts of mining has.
Yeah.
Is terrible, and that's why a lot of coins are just moving to proof of work.
Yeah.
Or proof of stake.
It's it kind of pisses me off. I even tweeted about this, but like how everything is so
it warranted a Kevin tweet. Oh my.
Oh, it did. I went on a rant. Well, not really a rant, but it was just I hate the fact that
2 tweet thread.
Fucking what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, anything crypto, you would have been considered like you're like a fucking nerd, right? Like
it's anything crypto, you would have been considered a nerd, you would have been considered like, absolutely fucking crazy. No reasonable person would buy into this.
Right. But now it's like, so now that, we've hit the meme coin, Doge is hitting levels and Elon Musk is tweeting, oh my God, now everybody and their fucking mother wants to talk to me about crypto. And I'm like, I don't fucking care anymore. Like, I haven't cared for years. I fucking sold. I got out. I'm done. Like, that was it. I don't care. Yeah. Crypto, you want my honest opinion? Crypto's not going to do shit. It's not going to do shit realistically for humanity for at least 100+ years. Why? Because we're still stuck on fucking physical currencies. Like, that's we're not going to magically sway from that.
Yeah.
Companies aren't going to magically start paying you in fucking crypto. Like, it's just not going to happen. I mean, we're probably going to get fucking implants that track what's in our accounts and our credit and shit before crypto's going to take off.
Because even in fucking Cyberpunk, they don't use a crypto.
No, they use fucking eddies, which it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things. I hate Elon Musk so fucking much. I wish he'd turn himself into a goddamn pickle and then get eaten by a fucking cat. It's just,
everyone's like, oh my God, Elon Musk. Oh my God, he's the Tesla. Oh my God, SpaceX.
Did you hear
Elon Musk?
Did you hear how Tesla basically said, oh, by the way, all the shit he's been spouting about these cars being able to drive by themselves is bullshit? Like, they came out and said, it's like, yeah, I mean, we would like to get there at some point, but it's realistically never going to happen.
Yeah.
At least not in our fucking lifetime. No. And it's just hilarious because it's like, that's what he touts. That's the only thing he fucking touts at this point is like self-driving cars in my tunnel that can only fit one car at a time and go through. It's like, I cannot stand him. The people that work for him have made some really good innovations in certain areas. He himself has done nothing other than a lot of not insider trading, but a lot of stock market manipulation, which he still needs to be fucking prosecuted for.
He's done a lot of stock market manipulation. He bought a high enough stake in Tesla to be considered a founder. Like, he wasn't even he's not even an actual founder. He is only a founder by legal definition because he bought enough.
Yeah,
and the courts ruled because he put enough money into it. Like the original founders and creators of Tesla took him to court.
Yeah,
because they did not like the direction he was taking their company, and he essentially just bought off everyone, and he's the only remaining founder because the other 2 or 3 guys were just like, fuck this, I'm out. This isn't what we wanted. This is not the vision we had for this company.
Yeah. He's not a great guy.
No.
Spoiler alert. As much as people love to suck his dick on Twitter, it's fucking ridiculous.
I have been on the fuck Elon Musk train for years. I used to want a Tesla so bad, and then I looked a little bit into who he is as a person, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
When he tells his ex-wife, oh, by the way, when he told one of his ex-wives, by the way, I own you now, that was it for me.
See, I say that jokingly to Shasta, but then I laugh immediately.
But that's the thing is, like,
and I'm scared at that point.
You say it as a joke, and you realize she's going to kick your ass for saying it. He said it dead seriously.
Oh yeah,
I own you now.
A guy like him definitely would say that seriously. So, yeah, I'm so done with him and people. I'm going to tell you right now, stop putting money into Doge. It's not finite. There's going to be an infinite amount of those fucking things created.
Yeah.
Somebody did the math on Reddit. They're like, unless this gets $1 billion a month of investment, it's going to fucking crash hard.
Yeah,
and
I can't wait for
the attention span of most fucking human beings, it's going to crash hard.
Soon.
Because they're going to be like, oh yeah, and people like literally YOLOing their fucking life into this shit. It's like, welcome to Wall Street bets, dude. You're a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Like...
Anytime there's any amount of major fluctuation in the stock market, they just put a sticky of the suicide hotline on fucking Wall Street bets. Because they know. Because people put their life savings in this shit. And they're like, it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah. And well, let's be honest. I mean, if you're on Wall Street bets, chances are you know why you're there. You're there for the YOLO with the hopeful gains, but realistically, you know you're going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But of course... Since the whole GME thing started with fucking GameStop,
nobody actually pays attention to the purpose of the subreddit.
Yeah, and all the fucking subreddits that split off from that one too. It's just like, dear God.
Speaking of people not paying attention to the subreddit, looks like our World of Politics is going to be a Don Cheadle sub now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Saw that post today, so that should be an interesting next couple of weeks.
That is interesting. I like that though.
I jumped onto World Politics right when people realized that it's actually an anarchy sub. Everyone just thought, oh, it's called World Politics. It's you talk about politics there, and occasionally people will post political shit, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here! This is a meme sub."
Those are the best.
There was this one dude for a while who was just like, there's this conspiracy going on. This used to be a heavy politics sub, and now it's not. But this thing happened, and it's super suspicious that we're not talking about politics anymore. I wonder why that is. And we're like, dude, get the fuck out of here. This is a titty sub. That was back when porn was at its peak.
Oh, yeah. Oh. No, those are probably my favorite subreddits, are the ones that are literally just, they have the name like they're supposed to be serious, but they're just a complete meme sub through and through.
Well, and that's actually really funny because shortly after World Politics went the route of porn, anime just titties became a political sub. I remember. And then there's also the classic switch of our trees and our marijuana enthusiasts.
Yes. Yes.
That's a funny one.
Another fine example.
I don't know if you could see, but this way. We rearranged Juliana's stuff.
Oh. I can't tell.
Oh, wrong camera. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You can see it on the pod. The show can see it, but you couldn't. Anyway, yeah.
Nice.
We rotated her desk 90 degrees, so now the entryway is just way more open.
Oh yeah.
It was super cramped before, but now she has enough space to like pull her work table out and open it up.
See, this is why you guys need a house.
It really is, and like.
Do you want me to look for you? Just give me a budget. No,
we've been looking.
Oh, okay, good. Do you need a real estate agent? I know a guy.
We're not quite there yet, but we're working on it.
Okay. All right.
we're doing all the budgeting stuff, and
Understandable.
it's gonna be time. But
Yeah, because what I was looking, I was looking, and I was just like throwing around some numbers as far as what I could get for financing, and the numbers I was putting in with like a pretty decent down payment on a house. I would essentially be paying like the same for a mortgage that I am for rent right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
if you get a decent down payment, and
Yeah,
like that's like my
the problem,
fucking
though.
that's like my cousin who got in at the exact right time in Pacifica, California.
Yeah.
He bought a house in.
Oh, this is the cousin in San Francisco.
This is my
right?
cousin in San Francisco.
Yeah.
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 He bought a house, and we're like an ocean view house
Yeah.
in the
Dude.
Bay Area, and he's paying $800 a month on his mortgage. That's less than we're paying in rent. He hit it at like the exact right time. And it's it's an amazing like
Oh yeah, from
2-story
everything you
house.
told me.
It's so great.
I
And it's
fucking wish.
it's the standard like it's your kind of bog standard San Francisco style house. Ground level is the garage and sort of lower area, like there's an area next to the garage, and then there's the upstairs, which is. But yeah, no, they've got just massive front windows that just ocean view.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Damn it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
my gay cousin from San Francisco.
I mean, you can't make these things up.
You can't. You really can't. My gay firefighter cousin
Yeah.
from San Francisco. He really is a great guy, and as far back as I can remember, he's always been one of my favorite cousins, which is really funny because I distinctly remember when I got a little bit older that my parents like very subtly tried to turn me against him by outing him to me.
Because I just like, okay.
I didn't know he was gay until I was like 15, 16. And yeah, so like they outed him to me, which at the time did kind of work because I used to be super against that. But now that I go back and I look at it, and I was like, no, it makes it like looking back on it, I was like, okay, it makes sense. And then it also now makes sense why the two of us got along.
Yeah.
Because
That's funny.
No, I haven't come out to him. Anyway.
Have you come out to us? Now I'm concerned and confused.
Have I not?
What is?
Have I?
Is this
not,
something?
No.
Is this happening on the show? What's happening?
I'm bi. I thought you knew that.
No, I had no idea.
Okay. Yeah. No.
This is the first I'm hearing about
No,
it.
I'm bi.
Learn it here first. Just
My family will never watch the show, so I don't care.
we're learning new things every day and experiencing these things. I'm glad we could do this on the podcast. This is
apparently
this is like when Ellen came out on that TV show that she had.
I think the show
Was it Ellen?
I think the show was called Ellen. Like every time she's had
it was called Ellen.
No.
Yeah.
Her sitcom was the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
Yeah. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't really keep track of her because I think she's a garbage person.
Oh, she's a garbage human being.
Just, I've never found her funny. And she looks like every PE teacher. So, I mean, let's be real here. She looks like, and have you seen her brother too? He looks like a fucking, like the PE teacher genes in that family is fucking strong. Yeah.
Okay. So she had Ellen.
Okay.
And then she had The Ellen Show.
All right.
And now she has The Ellen DeGeneres Show.
Okay. So I think Ellen was the first one.
Ellen was the first one.
I believe.
Ellen was the first one from 1994 to 1998. And then she had The Ellen Show in 2001 to 2002.
Okay. Yeah. That all makes sense to me. And then she started doing her.
And then she got her own fucking talk show for some god awful reason because CBS has no.
Yeah,
CBS has no standards.
I've never found her funny.
She's like
I don't know.
I would always catch her show. Like my mom watched it all the time.
Which
when it was on.
Which seems odd to me considering your parents' religious background.
It is, but I think they just kind of looked past it because they were suckers for TV schlock, and Oprah was off TV at that point.
Ah, okay, yeah. I never got into Oprah either. I mean, sure, she helped people.
Oprah actually like had a point to her show at least, and like she would actually do hard hitting, like she would have hard hitting moments, and she would have actually like deep, impactful conversation. Sometimes Ellen is just like, "Look, millennial can't use rotary phone." I'm old, you're not, and that's bad.
Although, let's not forget, Oprah did get trolled by 4chan, so let's not.
Of course, she did. Yeah. I think I remember that it happened. I don't remember the specific circumstances.
It was something about like some child trafficking thing. Yes, and there were like over 9,000 penises or something like that.
Yes. And Oprah just fucking ran with
it. She fucking ran. And I remember the fucking boards on B just be like, "Holy shit, we fucking did it, boys!"
That really was kind of the peak of 4chan, is trolling Oprah
and Shia LaBeouf, because when he had that American flag that was up. And it was just constantly on like some 24-hour video. They used flight patterns, star charts, and a whole bunch of other shit to find it and take it down and replace it with a Pepe flag. So that was the whole thing as well.
I forgot about that.
And then even when he put it on the top of a locked building, on the roof of a building, they got a drone pilot to fly up there and fucking take it down. So, yeah, they've done some pretty fun stuff.
They had some moments, that's for damn sure. Fuck.
They had some good moments. Or the cut yourself for Justin Bieber campaign.
What?
You don't remember that one, huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. That was a whole thing. He had to come out and be like, "I've never said this. Please don't do this. Self-harm is bad."
I remember a lot of the ways they were fucking with iPhone users when they were first coming out. I remember the microwave your iPhone to charge it. I remember the submerge your phone underwater for 30 minutes to charge it. And they did like Apple quality graphics for some of those.
Yeah,
it was so good.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are Apple employees that are like, "Here you go."
They're like, this is fucking stupid. Oh, iPhone 5. Okay, it's a little square now. Okay, just throw it in water. You'll be fine.
There have been some good pranks over the years.
There's been some good stuff. But there has been a lot more really bad stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. It all kind of went to hell when What's-His-Face left.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Moot.
Oh, Moot. The man who just looks weird. He looks like your stereotypical 4chan user.
He does. He really does. Which is, I mean... I still remember all of the fucking... Like, for whatever reason, he went to some fucking awards show.
Yeah.
And just wrecked it.
Oh, yeah.
Trolling is art. He gave a fucking TED talk about memes.
Yeah, dude, this guy is, just he embraces it.
He does. He really does. He did. What is he doing? Fuck.
I don't know. It's kind of like what's his face from MySpace, Tom. I think he just bowed out. Like, Tom got bought out, took his billions of dollars, didn't try to do shit, just kept to himself. Tom's the man. Be like Tom,
Yeah.
I don't think Moot's doing anything.
Yeah, I think he just kind of known online as Moot, American internet entrepreneur. He's best known for founding the anonymous English language image board 4chan, October 2003. Fuck, that long ago, Jesus.
Yeah.
Serving the site's head admin for more than 11 years, stepping down in 2015.
Yeah, and that's when it took a turn.
Apparently, he just stopped working for Google.
I'm not surprised, honestly. That's interesting.
In 2015, Poole announced to the world that he'd be stepping down as the 4chan admin, hosted a final Q&A, marked the beginning of his retirement from being an administrator and owner of the website for 11 and a half years, began the process of turning control of the site over 3 anonymous 4chan mods who were searching for a buyer for the website. Hiroyuki Nishimura, founder of the Japanese BBS2 channel, would take over as the site's owner. On March 7th, 2016, he announced that he had been hired by Google.
Huh.
In 2018, he started working at the company's Google Maps division based in Tokyo. And on April 22nd, 2021, it was reported that Poole had left Google earlier in the month.
Interesting.
And that's the end of it. Like that's as far as it goes in his campaign.
I'm generally curious how much he sold that website for.
Yeah, that is. Let's see if 4chan, the 4chan page has the media attention, controversies, history. I'm not gonna go on the controversies.
I still remember when that dude fucking, what did he yell at Clinton's campaign rally or something? There was some dude from 4chan, like when Clinton was campaigning against Trump, and he fucking yelled something at a rally, and I think he had to get escorted out by security. But oh my god, I can't remember what it was. It was something. Oh.
Right. People are still posting porn to world politics. That's for damn sure. Figured I'd check new to see if there's anything good done. Nope, just porn. Oh, there he is.
World. You said what? Don Cheadle.
World politics. Sort by new. There's a lot of porn.
Good stuff. I mean, there's just a lot of good stuff in general here. There's a picture of a pug.
Yes. It's a podcast of two men browsing the internet on their phones with no screen capture.
I love how I wasn't even thinking about it, but I was like, yeah, there's a lot of dead air just now. But I think what we need to do is we need to transition and move over to...
real quick. I got my paint shaker.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got my paint shaker.
What is that? Oh, nice.
So you just...
For those of you playing the audio edition, Zach just tried to put paint in there and dropped it.
Yeah, you just push on the top and it shakes.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to go inside.
No. It doesn't go in. You just push on the top and it shakes it violently.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's just a little rubber top gasket and then just like a bearing on the inside that rotates and moves.
Yeah.
It works a
don't
treat.
Put your dick in that.
Yeah, right. It's really don't.
It'll rip your dick off.
It'll rip your dick off.
Classic TV.
Fucking whitest kids you know. Those guys got away with some shit.
Yeah, but it felt right. There was no need not to.
It did.
It was a simpler time back then.
They were really very early in the. They were kind of they were in that transitional period between Nothing is Sacred, you know.
Yeah.
And anything went with them. It was they really took advantage of the fact that they had an IMC.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway,
all right.
Part 2 last week.
Yes, How I Met Your Mother Part 2. So
you were going to talk about how you met and started dating Shasta.
Yeah.
And this is actually something that I thought of. Have you only ever dated Shasta?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's see here. So, God, we're gonna have to go way back. So I think I was 20 when I think she initially got hired at the same store I was working at. And I remember this because at the time I believe she was either 16 turning 17 or she was 17. So she was like the the forbidden cashier, if you will, at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And I remember also at the time, one of the managers was like, "Hey, she's 17. That's pretty hot." It's like, all right, there, guy. But that's a different story
Don't
because
shame me.
no, that guy also had made some remarks about other kids.
Oh,
underage.
yeah.
So he was questionable at this point. It was like, all right, there, guy, let's calm down. And I remember, like, at this point, I think I was dating somebody else at the time. So for me, it was like, okay, new cashier, cool. And
that
to be fair,
is a person I interact with on a frequent basis.
this is a work person I interact with, and so that was pretty much it. She seemed, at the time, I was like, oh, she seems like your typical fucking party girl.
Yeah.
That's the story there.
And
so
you're smart enough to not put your ink in the company pot.
No, definitely not. I can tell you right now, the person I was dating at the time, I worked with as well. That's a whole other story there, because she was kind of a crazy person.
Oh, hey, you had one too.
And a chronic liar. So there's a story behind that one as well.
Oh, I forgot. I remembered a detail about my about my psycho bitch.
Oh yeah.
Not only did I have to call her every day,
yeah,
I also had to email her every night before I went to bed.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Dear Lord.
Right?
Awful. So let's see. I was 20, so that would have been 2008, I believe. Yeah, 2008. 2009 rolls around, and I think she went from cashier girl to now she's doing grooming in the pet salon. And like we've kind of interacted more, with just the overall, hey, just more than like the hey, how's it going type thing. So started learning more about her. Still nothing really there though. She was dating somebody at the time.
Little banter,
whatever,
couple jokes.
Little banter, couple jokes. 2010 rolls around, and still same thing. I think I went over to her house once for what was it? I was getting like she had something, and I was like, oh, like I've been looking for something like that. Went to her place just to pick it up and buy it from her, and then got to meet like all the dogs that she had at the time, which was just like, dear God. Well, to be fair, like two of them were, well, no, one was her mom's, one was her brother, all this other crazy stuff. But ended up going to her house, no big deal. And then kind of like, okay, so 2010 rolls around, I get a new job, so I'm out of there, working away, nothing for like a year. Towards the end of 2011, I think it was around October, we're friends on Facebook. She kind of messaged me out of the blue, and we're just like talking and stuff, nothing crazy or anything like that. And it's just like, fun stuff. And because most of the time I'm oblivious to shit anyways, so didn't even realize if there was flirting happening. I'm just like, I'm just talking to a person, yay. I'm absolutely retarded when it comes to shit like that. So I think at this point, God, it's probably like November, December, we're still chatting it up on Facebook and stuff, or close to New Year's. She's like, New Year's Eve, she's like, hey, we should hang out. We should do something. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And so I at the same time, I have a friend who she was having a New Year's party with a bunch of people that she knew at her dad's. And first of all, this friend, she's like a sister to me. Like I've known her since I moved up to Washington. So this was back in like 2004, 2005, before I graduated high school. And she's always just been like, one of those friends was like, she's definitely like a sister, and like her husband is like a brother, you know, and they're just like they're like always somebody that I can rely on.
Yep.
And like even if we haven't talked for quite some time, you know, it's just immediate pickup, right?
Yep.
So you know, they're having this, so it's like December 31st, 2011, and they started this party at like 2 p.m.
Oh Jesus.
I get to Shasta's house at about, oh god, it must have been like 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. And she's like pajama pants, a shirt, and I'm just like, oh, like I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, I thought we were gonna go to this party. We should go to this party. And she was, and so she's like, oh, okay, yeah. Definitely.
You fucking rock.
So yeah, I'm the densest motherfucker on the planet. I mean, I'm straight out of that Incredibles meme. Like, you dense motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. So we end up we go to the party, and she gets to meet everybody. Mind you, okay, so let me set this scene. They started this party at 2 p.m. Everybody is so fucking drunk right now.
By the time you get there.
Oh yeah, like they've been drinking since 2 p.m, and automatically my friend's like, "Let me make you guys some drinks." Well, I don't know if you've ever had a drunk person make you a drink.
It's very strong. It's very strong. It gets you to their level very quickly.
Very quickly. So I'm drinking, Shasta's drinking, and at this point, I'm. This is still prime. Kevin drinks a lot, so I still have a super high tolerance for alcohol.
Yeah.
So I'm fine. I'm very coherent. I know I know I can drive if necessary.
She would have been underage still, right?
She was 20, soon to be 21.
Right.
So it's not like this is her first foray with alcohol.
Right. Yeah.
This is a woman who can't drink soda because it burns, but I've seen her drink straight vodka like it's fucking water. So, you know, this is the level that she's at. But
you got yourself a winner there.
She hadn't been doing that, so like she's drinking and she's getting, you know, pretty fucking drunk. And then, you know, midnight rolls around, and, you know, do the countdown and do the kiss. And I'm thinking, all right, it's because, you know, we were the only ones there for each other to kiss. So
we're there, we're drunk. Like, this doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, we're there, we're drunk. This is like two friends hanging out. And so then I take her back home, and she's absolutely just. We're at the point now where we're downstairs, and, you know, we're sitting on the couch, and we got a movie on, and she's like full on, like sitting on top of me, and we're like making out. I'm like, okay, shit's happening now. I'm retarded, but shit, I know what this means, right? And so next thing you know, we hear the front door. Like, her brother just got back from whatever party he was at. So she quickly, like, gets off of me, and we just go back to, we're just focusing on the movie, right? And he comes in, and he's like, oh my God, you guys wouldn't believe the fucking night I've had. Da, 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 da. And he's like trying to tell us the story.
And she, so we can fuck, please.
So I'm listening, because I'm like, okay, like, nothing's gonna fucking happen, right? Like, she's way too drunk. I'm not that person that's gonna be
you're not gonna take advantage of the drunk girl.
No, I'm not gonna take advantage of that. But, you know, he's telling us the story. I'm like, yeah, I'm listening. He's pretty out of it too. But and the next thing I hear her. She looks at him. She's like, Nathan, can you go the fuck upstairs? I'm trying to do sex right now. And I'm like, I'm like, oh God, oh boy. So yeah. So he's like, what the? He's like, you don't want to hear the story? Fine. He goes upstairs, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, this just went from 100 to 0 real fucking quick, man. Like,
Because I imagine in the drunk voice, Nathan, can you go upstairs? I'm trying to do sex right now.
oh, there was no slurring. It was
Just
very,
fucking.
yeah.
Bitch,
And I was
I am
like,
trying to get laid.
right to the point, and I was like, oh god. I was like, first of all, in my head, I'm like, no, 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 no. Like, first of all, you're
Oh,
too drunk. I'm still, pretty buzzed and shit. This is not gonna happen. Like, I can't. My morality will not let me take advantage of the situation. So
I
was like,
appreciate the offer.
yes. So cue him storming upstairs to, pass out and go to bed, whatever. And then she's like, gets back on top of me. We're still making out. And then she's like, pretty much like, yeah, this needs to happen. I'm not, no, this isn't going to happen. And she's like, she's like, I'm not, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not feeling well. I'm like, okay, perfect.
Cool.
So let's put you to bed on the couch. I'm just kind of sitting in front of the couch, making sure that she doesn't like throw up and die at some point, whatever.
Yeah.
So then I end up like falling asleep. She's asleep. Next thing you know, I'm disturbed by like her waking up, right? And I don't know how long it had been. Probably like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours max. And I see she gets up. I'm like, you okay? Everything okay? She's like, nah. She's mumbling something. I'm like, okay. And this is the best part. I held this story, like, I held onto this story without telling her for probably 3 or 4 years into our relationship. Because the next thing that happened was just like beautiful. Something you can't even
write this shit. You can't write this shit.
Yeah, you can't. So the next thing I know is she gets up, she walks, like, because the Christmas tree is up in the corner. Fireplace here, TV's above fireplace. She walks up to the Christmas tree. She's just like, does the drunk person thing. She turns, pulls down her pants, pops a squat, and just pisses right there in front of the fucking Christmas tree. I am watching this going, this is hilarious. I'm going to hold on to this story for as long as humanly possible. And when I eventually tell her, she's going to be mortified and question everything. And it's going to be amazing. And I held on to that story. That she did not know she did that.
Oh my god!
Until 4 years into us actually dating.
Oh
I told her this story.
Oh fuck.
And so then I just watched this and I was like, this is amazing. And then she comes right back to the couch, lays back on the couch, falls back asleep. Wake up a few hours later. She had to go to work at 7 or 8 in the morning. And so I was like, okay, yeah. She's like, oh my god, I'm so fucking hungover. I'm like, yeah, it was a pretty wild night, And
you were just running under the assumption that she knew what she did.
No, I pretty much knew she had no idea, but I was going to hold that to myself. Because, like, first of all, I didn't want to tell her that morning, because that's embarrassing. Yeah. Like, nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, just watch you take a piss, a big steamy piss right there.
But then at the same time, I was like, this could be a fun story to tell way later on in life.
Okay. If she just peed on the floor, was it carpet?
Yeah, it was carpet.
Did you, like, go clean it up, or did you just let it...
Nope. It just
and no one said anything. No one did anything.
Said anything. No one did anything.
Okay. It just okay.
Yep. I will say that when those carpets got replaced later on in life,
why is that stain there?
They were accusing the dogs at the time for a very large stain on that carpet.
Is that before or after you told her?
This was before I told her.
Oh my god! So you're the only one who knows why that's there. That's amazing.
Yeah. Now we laugh about it. Now we know why it was a stain right there. But so she goes to work. I go home. She texts me later and is like, "Oh my god, I had to go. I had to leave work early because I was so hungover." Like, I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, that was fucking crazy." And then from there, we just kept chatting and texting and stuff. And then she got her wisdom teeth out like I think it was like a week before her birthday. And she was like, "Oh my god," she's like, "Can you come over and take care of me?" And I was like, "Well, I can come over before work," because I was working nights at the time. And she's like, "Oh, that'd be great." And so I went over there, And she literally like passed out on me, you know, because this is like day of. She just had her wisdom teeth out,
So
and
she's still
like
just
she's
fucking
like,
zonked.
oh yeah, she's still out of it, and she like passes out on me. I'm like watching a movie on the TV, and she's fucking drooling. And mind you, this is the best part, fucking like drooling, you know, blood, just drool.
Oh,
And I'm just
you
like, oh, this
didn't
is good.
tasty.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be great for work, but whatever. I was like, whatever, you know, it's no big deal. And so then, you know, we're still talking and whatnot, and then her 21st birthday rolls around, which is at this point, it's like it's been, God, not even 2 weeks since the whole New Year's
Peeing
Eve
on the
incident.
floor.
Yeah, which is, by the way, I consider our first date, like official date.
That's
She'll
pretty solid
never,
one.
yeah, she says it's not, but she's a filthy liar.
No, that counts. It's okay.
So
You are dating when you watch someone pee. You
Yes,
just started dating.
exactly.
You just started dating her significantly before she started dating you. That's it.
Yeah, there you go. So then her birthday rolls around. It's her 21st, and she's excited. She's going out with friends. It's like, great, that's great. I'm stuck at work. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
And then I get a call from her on my lunch break. It's like 1 a.m,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
she's fucking crying. She's like, "Oh my God, my friends abandoned me in this bathroom at a gas station."
What the
And
fuck?
I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?" This is like the Arco, literally down the street from fucking where you now live in your apartment complex, down that
Oh
same
shit.
road.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
What
not
is
a
it?
that's not a good Arco. That's not a good
can't
part of
remember.
town.
I can't
Like
remember
across from the-
that bar.
Like across from the Safeway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but come to find out, she literally told her friends to like leave or something, got in a fight with her friends or something, and then called me to rescue her, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, I need you to come get me. So I'm like, God damn it. So then I go to my boss and I'm like, hey, I need to go like rescue this person because I don't know what's happening. He's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Then come to find out, like she got picked up by her mom, got taken home. Okay. So then she's like, just come here. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So I get there and I pull up, I get out of my car, and immediately the front door opens and she comes running out in her underwear and a t-shirt. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. And it's so fucking drunk, and I'm just like, oh my, all right. I was like, let's get you inside. It's fucking January and fucking cold. Let's go.
It's fucking January and you're not wearing pants.
Yeah, and I'm just like, all right. And so then that was the night she had me get on my knee and propose to be her boyfriend. I can't even make this up.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure, you know, this is gonna happen. So then it was like a night of literally trying to make sure she didn't burn the house down because she wanted to make food. And basically just making sure she had fluids. And eventually I think it was like 7 a.m. I got her finally into bed and then slept there because I was tired at that point.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and then she was super hungover, and then I eventually got home and then had to go back to work, and then yeah, from there it's kind of just, I think the rest is history.
Clearly.
Yeah, and so now, yeah, that's really nothing. There was no fancy dates there to lead up to anything. It was just seemed like a lot of drunk nights and bad decisions, more than anything. But hey, you know what? We're 9 years now.
I'm gonna say 9 years is nothing to shake a stick at. Fuck.
No, I mean it doesn't even feel like it. That's the weird part.
It doesn't feel like 6 for me and Juliana. Shit.
Yeah,
we'll be at 6 years next month.
Yeah, that's a long time. Or it's been wild though. I mean, just all the crazy shit. But yeah, that's how I met. That's how we started dating, I guess. That first date, New Year's Eve. Although I don't know what she considers our actual first date. I need to ask her.
Probably the first time you went out after you proposed.
To be her boyfriend, yes.
So
I still remember, dude. It was so weird. I was like, all right,
wow.
let's yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Because then when I did it, she even made me get like down on my knee.
Yeah.
And then she sat on the one knee that was like propped up. It was like,
Will you be my girlfriend?
yeah. And then that was also I forgot about that. So then she was like, oh my god, because her brother went out with them for her birthday, and she's like, oh my god, let's go fucking wake him up because he's drunk and this seems like a good idea. And then she was like, you should just kiss him on the lips. Just kiss him on the lips. And I'm like, I'm just going to let him sleep. Like, he's clearly just needs to sleep.
She was telling
just
you to kiss her brother?
Yeah, it was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, she thought it'd be a funny joke. And I was just like, I'm all right.
I'm good.
This is okay.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm not about that.
Oh, fucking A, man. It's so funny, though. And it just... We all laugh at that one because it's just like, what the hell were you thinking? But yeah, that's how we started dating. Just yeah. And as far as when you say don't dip your pen in the company ink, dude, I was the worst offender of that. I think I dated overall two girls before her at the same place I worked, and that was just
terrible idea.
Like for
the longest time, I didn't even add my coworkers on Facebook. They would try and add me, and I'd just be like, no.
So the first one was legitimately crazy. She was a chronic liar, and I remember because the night I broke up with her, she then accused me of trying to break into her apartment and rape her.
Oh, neat.
But every time she told the story, she told different times. So like I heard everything from like 9:00 at night to 2 a.m, which is funny because at midnight I was at work, so it would have been really difficult to do that.
Yeah.
But everybody knew she was a fucking chronic liar, so it was just like, sure, yeah, okay. And then the second one, not crazy. I don't even know why we started dating. It was one of those like you had. It was we kind of were at like a month and a half, 2 months of dating, and it was just kind of like,
nah.
Yeah, I don't see this going anywhere, Although I did kind of pull a dick move and break up over like text with her, which is kind of,
bro.
I still feel bad about that one.
At least with mine, I actually like went to see her and I was like, it ain't happening. Sorry.
I still feel like a dumbass for that one, but this was also when I was really retarded.
Yeah, it was definitively a dick move.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just, I don't know. I mean, she was cool, but it was just, I don't know. It just wasn't there,
If it ain't there, it ain't there. You got to be honest.
Yeah. And then I think it was, because then there was one more, two more? I don't fucking know. But they were all whatevers. So
it's okay. So like whenever Julianne and I talk about our past, I just feel like a giant slut.
I think we've determined you are. So
yeah, a little bit, because she's only ever dated one other person.
Wow.
Like actually like dated one other person. And I sit there and I think, and I was like, okay, it was my first girlfriend, which only lasted like a month. Psycho bitch. One night stand. Second girlfriend, which was like 6 months. Fling.
Yeah.
Other girlfriend that lasted like 2 years. That was the 16-year-old. Let's see, that girl, one night stand. Another girl I dated for like 9 months. And then Juliana.
Hearing
so like
slut.
I've dated and or boned 9 different individuals.
Wow. Slut.
A little bit.
Slut dragon.
Yeah. Slut dragon.
Yeah, I posted that in there, by the way. If you want to check our chat. Hold on, now I have to think about this.
It's funny because if you look at the scene where he comes out and he starts beating Rick, he's actually watching porn.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I saw that on Reddit. Somebody posted that,
Yeah.
which made me. I was like, oh my god, how did I not see that before? Um, yeah, I don't. I think if two, three, dated four chicks, five chicks before Shasta, and even then, I think I only slept with like two out of the four. So yeah.
Well, and yeah, there's when when Juliana and I started dating, like actually we're like, okay, we're dating now and we're boyfriend, girlfriend. Um, the first time, we actually went to,
Do the deed. Yeah.
canoodle. She's like, yeah, it's kind of been a while for me, and I was like, wow, how long has it been? It's been kind of a while for me too. And she's like, well, how long has it been for you? And I was like, oh, like 6 months, six to 9 months. It's been been a while. How long has it been for you? And she just kind of goes, 4 years. And I'm like, oh, honey.
Oh.
So then like that was the rest of our day. It was just doing that.
There you go.
And it's like we set a record for ourselves in that moment, and we've flirted with the idea of revisiting that, but at this point, 6 years later, we kind of go,
I've come to the realization that if we tried that again, I'd probably have a heart attack.
Sorry, I'm being yelled at. What, dear?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm generally the one that waffles on that one.
No, look. I've thought about it. I'm trying to think the first. Dude, that's another story. I don't know. I feel like I should save that story. I've thought about that, right? Like, the early days of dating when
you're
going at it like fucking jackrabbits.
Oh yeah.
Just like, if we attempted that again today, I would probably die of a fucking heart attack or something.
I would break something. Like something. I would absolutely break something.
I'm too old and too tired and too fat. I've gained way too much weight.
I do not have the stamina to do it that much in a day. Again, I can't. I just can't.
Shit, there was one time a couple months ago. I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. And she was laughing. I was like, oh, thank God it's over. And I'm like fucking trying to catch my breath.
Palpitations.
Trying not to pass out. And she's just like, laughing. And I'm just like, I could die right now.
I could just keel over on top of you and you'd be stuck.
God, I was just, fuck, I'm old. Old. People shouldn't bang. Now I know why. I'm an old person. This is not,
those
not good.
Crotchety old guys are swallowing fucking Viagra like it's Pez.
I don't know how they're alive. I have no idea.
I mean, you know what Viagra's original purpose was, right?
Oh, it was
a heart medication.
Yeah, it was a heart medication
because it's a vasodilator.
Yeah, I was thinking blood pressure, but yeah, it was the heart medication.
It just happened to. Well, it being a vasodilator would help with blood pressure.
Yeah.
But it worked a little too well in certain areas.
Oh, yeah. So tell me about it. Now Grandma's got to worry about Grandpa hitting her with that rusty prick.
Not cool.
Yeah. I'm going to need a tetanus shot after that one, damn it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a story for another time, thinking about that one. But oh my God. Yeah, that's how I met your mother, part 2, in a nutshell. It's a lot of alcohol for some reason involved in my story. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Considering neither of us really drink and we're still together, I think it's okay.
I was going to say, I mean, it obviously worked out.
Yeah.
Here we are 9 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, God, because could you imagine if we were still drinking that heavy? I don't think our livers could take it.
Oh no, no.
Yeah. No. Oof.
Just
Oh,
seeing how bad you got on the fucking Christmas episode.
that was a lot of beer,
That
though.
was a lot of beer.
That was a good episode. I don't remember. And you
You
know
don't
how I
remember
don't
you don't
remember?
remember any of our shows, but you
But
really don't
that
remember
one
that one.
specifically, I can remember the beginning, drinking,
Yeah,
and then after I went pee, we both went pee because that's when we
we both
split.
went pee. That's when we split the episode.
After that point, I don't remember anything. All I know is that my brother was like, I couldn't watch the second half because I knew how drunk you were because you were starting to slur everything, and I was like, dude, I don't remember. So yeah, that was a whole thing. God, oh,
Yeah.
we should do another one though.
Oh
That was fun.
fuck.
We'll do hard liquor this time.
No. Okay. In June,
June.
in June,
Yep.
I will be free from work.
Yes, you will.
That
I mean,
means-
I'll still.
But right,
have
you'll
work,
you'll
but-
still have work, but your work doesn't care about what I'm about to bring up.
Oh,
I don't know how into that you are, but
we were talking. We're talking what we talked about last weekend.
Were we talking about it last weekend?
Yeah, because you were talking about. Didn't we talk about soak last weekend?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
not mushrooms, but no, I'm just saying it's like we could just totally do a fucking stoned episode, just get fucking ripped.
Oh, I'm not a big weed guy.
I mean, I could get blasted.
Yeah. But see, I feel like that has to be a lie. Like that has to be us in the
That
same room.
kind of has to be a live show.
Not. Yeah. It's just we can't. Because I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of. No, it has to be like a we have to be in the same room type show. Because that would have to. There's no way we could.
Yeah, but again,
Yeah.
it's limited to like a month, a year that can happen
Oh yeah.
because I can only
Yeah.
do it for like a month a year, and apparently it's super common for that to happen at work.
I do not doubt that at all.
No,
so.
it's like okay, we have a month from the end of the school year, which is like June 11th this year, I think,
Yeah.
and then like most people just like let it rip to the end to the 4th of July, and then they're just done, and I'm like, yeah, I can fuck with that.
I mean, we should definitely. I want to do shrooms again. Like it's been years since I've touched that.
Yeah, same.
Finding a safe time to do that.
Oh, I got folks. Oh, save time.
Yeah, time, not so much place.
Okay.
I mean, I could lay in bed and be happy and fine, but
there's also sourcing, but
that's true. that's true.
I got
Shit,
people
I don't
for
know
that.
anybody.
I got people for that.
I might have somebody. I don't know. Doubtful. Yeah.
A friend of mine, or several friends of mine, used to grow.
Oh, nice.
They used to cultivate those, and it's stupid easy. If you can grow mushrooms, you can grow mushrooms. Mushrooms are super easy to grow.
I feel like they should be able to grow pretty easy,
But like
Yeah.
those particular mushrooms, oh man, that was some good shit. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll have
like
to figure that out.
it was situations where I got to watch the mushrooms grow, and
right?
then
Because we're almost in June.
we are,
That's right. I forgot it's May.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. When's your last day? Before your break.
I'm literally checking that right now.
Oh yeah.
Calendars. District.
Calendars. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, the last day of school is the 16th
Of May or June?
June. Yeah.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of the snow day bullshit. between the
Yeah.
snow days and the, which I don't get. Like they designate days of the year that are snow days, and then when it's so that when it snows, we just go to school on that day instead, and then we still had that day off for some fucking reason.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Oh, snow days. Oh man. Oh, all right.
Oh shit. Okay, I might have a 4-day weekend on Memorial Day,
I
depending
know I
on how
got a
they
three
want to
day.
do.
'Cause I've got Memorial Day off. That's the 31st,
Right,
right?
but they're apparently one of the designated snow days is the
This is
20
the
is
first?
the 28th.
Or oh, you lucky bastard.
So it'd be the 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Yeah.
Which, if
Nice.
Soak was happening this year, that'd be great because then I'd only need 1 day off. But I also, yeah, that's a tricky one. So, like, basically, as soon as the school year starts, I have to ask for the Thursday and Friday before Soak off. Like, school start, like, as soon as we all come back to start bidding on our routes, I just have to put in for that time off because everybody wants that weekend off.
For soak?
Well, just because they want a long Memorial Day weekend.
Oh yeah.
So everybody
Yeah,
banks
yeah.
their two free days for that.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna be like, me first. Luckily,
Yeah.
luckily, time off is first come first served and
Ugh.
not seniority. Else I'd be fucked
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
because I don't think they can reasonably do that.
You know, that is one of the highlights of just working where I work is there's so much I mean, for instance, you know how everything's been going on
There's so much
outside
just
of
moving
yeah,
around.
just so much shit going on outside of work for me on a
Hmm.
personal level. Where it was pretty much like my manager's like, "Hey, it's like, how's everything outside of work? Like, is everything okay?" And I was like, "No." And then they're like, What can we do to try to help that?" And I was like, really nothing, you know. And then I was thinking about it, and I jokingly in my head, I'm like, a paid week off would be cool. Like, I wouldn't shy away from that.
Yeah,
But then I was like, you know what? I should just take a week off, like, just to mentally let everything go,
decompress, just chill.
decompress, and they were totally fine. It was like, yes, do deal with this. Take this
Yeah,
week off, deal with it.
yeah,
Like, totally fine. And working for a company like that understands
hmm,
that people are people.
yeah,
This is just holy shit. It still boggles my mind how
yeah.
how
Well, and that's
accommodating.
that's the thing with where I work is they can't just give us like a week paid leave because
Yeah,
we get so much other we get all holidays paid.
yeah, yeah,
Like we get all major holidays paid like we're supposed to. And then um but then we also get 3 months off a year.
yeah. Which is pretty
So they're
awesome.
like you have you
Badass.
have so much time off in a year that you don't necessarily need.
Yeah.
So
Which,
like
dude,
you still get 2 paid personal days and you get just like sick day just sick pay hand over fist. Like if you've been working there for
yeah.
30 years and you never call in, you're going to have weeks of sick pay. And
Which is
that's what a
insane.
lot of people will do is they'll get to where they're about to retire, like they're set to retire at the end of a school year. They'll just get to like late April, early May and just go get a major surgery and take all that sick time and then just not come back.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, if I had a designated like 3 months off, dude, I would probably not take time off either. So I'd just be like, oh, cool,
Well,
it's coming up.
and that's what it is for me. Is like I don't get sick nearly as much as I used to. I couldn't remember I called
Yeah.
in a lot when I worked with you.
Well, yeah, but that was since they figured out the whole what you can and can't eat and
Like
everything.
that was definitely a factor. But there were like other times where I just wake up and I was like, okay, I'm pooping today. That's what my day
I'm
is.
I'm pooping today.
I will be spending more time on the toilet than I will doing actual work. I might as well not go to work.
We could just strap a bucket to you. That's fine.
Sure.
Hey, you were wearing kilts for a while, all right? It would have been pretty easy.
Yes, you were correct.
We're innovators, all
But
right?
it was still just one of those like it's not anything I
Yeah.
can
Oh yeah. No,
effectively.
that happened to me on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't know what we ate, but both of us were absolute dog shit sick for like the entire day. Like I was getting ready for work and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up just brushing my teeth right now. I think I should probably just not go into work.
Yeah, Juliana got her second COVID shot on Wednesday, and she was out Thursday and Friday. Just with general like waves of it's time to not be upright now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just I mean, fine and to be expected. That means her immune system's doing what it's supposed to do.
It's working.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations. You can fight disease.
Yeah. It was like I told that to my friend the week I got mine, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm out today. I don't have any." He's like,
Yeah.
"Congratulations, you have a functioning immune system."
Your white blood cells are doing things. You did it. You're not secretly dying.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude. Ah. You know
Oh,
what? I think next week I'm going to tell that story. I think that's going to happen. It's going to be a mystery story, but it's a hilarious story.
is it
And
enough to warrant like How I Met Your Mother Part 3 or
no, no,
no?
no.
No, no,
It's
no.
more,
This is completely
it's,
different.
yeah, it
Okay.
might be a title for the show,
Oh shit.
but
Okay.
it's not going to be like a How I Met Your Mother Part 3.
Okay.
It's mostly going to be what happens. It'll probably, what would the title be? Hot Wax is Hot.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think you've told me this story. I
I
think
think I
you've told me
have.
this story.
Yeah, but it's good
Just with
podcast
that. No,
material.
no, no. That's good podcast material.
Oh yeah, it's good podcast material. Yeah. So. Yep.
That should be fun. Okay.
Oh yeah, it should be fun.
Fuck. Yeah, I feel like I had something.
Oh, dude. I mean, you're gonna have something next week. You'll have the new graphics card. We
I have the
can.
new graphics
I'm
card.
assuming. I'm assuming you're gonna do some benchmarking beforehand.
Yeah, I should. I should probably get that. I'll probably do like the Cyberpunk benchmarking. Oh my god, I'll be able to do Cyberpunk with ray tracing.
Let's calm down.
It's
I,
true. It might be a little tough.
I,
There've
yeah.
been a lot of improvements, a lot of patches.
All right. Well, but this is first gen ray tracing for AMD, so it's still
True. Still,
it's still a
still
little
hinky.
hinky, yeah. But yeah, I'm curious. I just want to see how it performs. Because you game on what 2K, right? 1440p.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, ultra wide. I don't, man. It's weird. Did I tell you how I can't do 4K yet? Really, really. It just things still look bad. Like environments look great in 4K, but people still look shitty in 4K.
Yeah.
I'd rather have more frames on ultra wide than have like stunning background visuals on 4K.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, that's the thing for me is like with the crazy high definition is like if I'm playing an action game, that shit doesn't matter. I need my frame rates.
Yeah. No, it's totally accurate. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, look, I bought this 4K monitor for space. I didn't even play for it to game, but
Yeah.
just looking at things, it's like environments look great. Environments look fantastic. I
Yeah.
wholeheartedly, if you're playing like a walking simulator and that's all it is environment,
Go for
it's
it.
probably fucking perfect.
Firewatch would
like-
look great on something like that.
Yeah, or shit, I'm even thinking maybe Death Stranding. I could try it on that.
Yeah,
and see.
probably. That'd probably look fantastic. There is combat
yeah.
in that one.
There is,
But
but
it's kind of few and far between.
it's few and far between. I would at least give it a shot and be like, "Oh my god, this looks really good." But yeah, my god, wow, we're just all over the place right now.
Yeah. We're having a day.
Jeez,
We're having a day.
this is how I know it's almost the end of recording. It's like,
a little bit.
it's like, all right, it's like squirrel treat. No, there. What are we at? Are we at an hour and a half? I feel like we're at an hour and a half. Countdown. We're almost there. We have to be almost there. You wouldn't be staring so fucking intently at it if we
Now.
weren't almost there. There we go. Now we're at it.
You called it like 13 seconds left.
I was looking at the clock. I knew we started a little bit late, but and I'm assuming our levels are good. I totally didn't.
Yeah,
check
no,
to
we're
make
good.
sure.
We're good.
Okay.
I checked to make sure I wasn't absolutely ear raping people when I was laughing hysterically at your story.
Okay.
I haven't laughed like that
Yeah.
since Daniel told the bag of coins.
Oh God. Yeah. We need to get him back on.
We do. I got a couple other folks that want to.
Yeah, Jesse
participate.
still wants to come on too. So
I got my buddy Ricardo who wants to try and get his.
Yep. For those of you in audio land, Zach is searching for the words,
Fuck.
and they are eluding him.
He wants to try and get like his presentation face.
Ah,
Kind of
Yes.
get back into presentation mode since we're talking about getting into.
well, yes, this is
Doing the
the
podcast
definite
again.
podcast he should come on to try that. Considering how professional we are.
Hey, it's something.
Yes, we're professionally bad at being professional. I think it's
We
gotten
are
better.
We
but
are professional fuck ups.
yes, that's probably a good way to put it.
That's about the best way to put that.
Yeah, because I mean, I've got like the attention span of like a 4-year-old, roughly,
Yeah.
And-
Oh fuck. Okay. Speaking of
and a 5-minute buffer on what the fuck I remember while we're recording.
speaking of 4-year-olds, I got a fucking like nightmare story from work on
Oh, here we go.
Thursday. So I'm driving my bus, right?
Yeah.
And I'm about to go to my high school, and I'm turning from a 2-lane road onto a 5-lane road. Like it's a big long main thoroughfare road with 5 lanes that goes up to the high school.
Yeah.
Do you know where Mackenzie Stadium is?
Sure.
I'm
I can Google that.
okay. Yeah, it's right by that, and there's like a gas station with a Dutch Bros behind it. And as I make this turn, I see 2 small children just run across the street. No,
Oh, yeah, I know where this is.
yeah,
Okay.
no stop, no crosswalk, nothing. They just run across the street.
Yeah.
And luckily,
Good job, kids.
right? Luckily, the car in front of me saw them and stopped
Yeah.
and go. And I'm like, okay. And I see that, and I just immediately start like, where are parents?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are parents? And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking, and they stayed on the side of the road until I passed, and they ran behind me.
Okay. That's
So
alarming.
I was genuine. So I call in on the radio, and I was like, there are 2 small children running across the street at this intersection. No parents in sight.
Yeah. What do?
And
I need
and,
an adult.
like I let them know, because I'm like,
Yeah.
then I'm like, these are very small children. These are not middle schoolers. I'm pretty sure they weren't even kindergartners. Like these were like at most 4.
Yeah.
And they called me back like 10 minutes later, and they're like, okay, parents have been located for these kids.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So it was just like, what the fuck?
Dude. Quality parents, man.
Seriously.
Quality
I was like, I don't
parents.
know if mom was just like getting her Dutch Bros fix or what. Fuck. Like, how do you just let your kids do that? Like, that blows me away.
This is an entire episode we could have on shitty parents.
It is. We could
right?
absolutely have an entire episode on shitty parents.
Don't start ranting on shitty parents. I'll start chiming in.
I mean, I've already said some of my piece on shitty parents
Oh yeah.
on the show.
Yeah.
Fucking camera mom.
Oh.
It's like, yes, I have a penis and I drive a school bus. The problem is,
The problem is you didn't chop it off. What are you doing?
fuck me for being a male presenting individual.
Yeah, how dare you, sir? Why on earth would you be a man in a primarily female dominated work environment?
You're not wrong.
How dare you try to break the mold
and get a
of
job that pays well with good benefits and flexible hours.
Yeah.
How fucking
How
dare I?
dare you, sir? How dare you? This is America where we have set standards, sir.
Education is woman's work.
I expect my bus driver to have tits and a vagina, god damn it. I'm still pissed off about that fucking
It's
story.
fucking bullshit.
I thought about that a few days ago while I was driving.
And you got road rage.
And I started getting angry driving because I was like, that's still fucking bullshit, right? I
And it
think
was
it's
like-
because I saw a school bus.
It was like, people would ask me about it, and I didn't want to just be like, oh, this person had a problem with it, the fact that I was a man. I was just like, they had a problem with this, and I just kind of like gesture vaguely at my hip area, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
well, that's stupid.
It's
Like
just
even
infuriating.
one of the dispatchers, when I like switched over to the route that I have now from the route that happened on, she's like, why are you driving this bus instead of that bus? And I was like, oh yeah, no, there was a parent on that old bus that had a problem with the this. So they tried to switch me out, and then they just decided to put me on a bus with a camera, which they swapped me out for another male driver, so that bus is still being I pass that bus every day.
I hope they did that on purpose to basically
me too.
be like, fuck you, lady. All right.
Well, and that's the thing is like I've seen the original bus out and about, but I know it's not the original driver back on their route because I've seen it at schools that are completely different from the runs I was driving to. So now they're just using that bus as a spare. Because that's what they do. They have to use the buses that aren't being driven as spares if somebody's breaking down.
That's still. I'm starting to get a headache just thinking about that lady again.
Yeah, I just laugh about it now. It's funny.
I know.
I'm on
you do.
on a big bus now, and I don't have to call people. I don't have to contact anybody. I just tell dispatch that there's a change. They're like, "Cool, got it."
It's gonna be years from now, and I'm still gonna be like, "You remember that fucking bitch that hates men or whatever?" And I'm just gonna go off on it. It's gonna be years. We're gonna be. It'll be like your housewarming party or some shit years from now. Hopefully sooner than years, but it'll be some get together. And like, you remember when you told me about this person? And I'll just be there, and I'll just be like, I'll pull out a fucking easel and a board, and I'll be like, "This is why this is fucking bullshit," and just start going off.
But that's the thing is like it'll be like the Charlie from It's Always Sunny meme, but it'll just be you'll just have a board completed, pointing like with all the strings drawn to why this is bullshit.
No, I will, and I can't
Process that level of stupidity.
I really can't. People like that shouldn't even have kids. If you're stuck in that mentality, it's fucking stupid.
What's really funny is the kids were adopted.
Oh God, those poor kids! I feel even worse now.
I know, right?
They could have been in happy homes with a pool and probably a fucking puppy, and instead they got stuck with bitch face McGee. Ah, God. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Kevin's getting a headache. Time to be done.
I'm just. I hate people.
Well, thank you guys for putting up with
tuning in.
Whatever this is.
Yep, we'll have another fun-filled story next week about hot wax.
I might laugh hysterically again.
Yeah, it's gonna bring up painful memories. So
the more you talk about it, the more I remember the story.
Yeah, tune in next week when we reveal even more of why I'm retarded. So.